Have a look at this video. Most of you might be thinking, hey, that looks like Venom from the movies. You're not wrong. Expect that this apparent alien-looking thing is real. That's right, this isn't a scene out of a movie, but outright from the real world. So, is Venom possible in real life? Could aliens actually take over our bodies? Stick around until the end of the video to find out the truth behind this shocking possibility. But before that, do not forget to subscribe to Unexplained. Who doesn't like Venom, the iconic symbiote from Marvel Comics that bonds with Eddie Brock to become a super-powered anti-hero? But here's the big question. Could something like Venom exist in real life? Enter the dreadful Cordyceps fungus. And no, do not think this is an ordinary fungus that you can simply ignore. Why should we be afraid of a little fungi, you might say? But trust us, you should be. Cause much like Venom, this fungi can take control over the mind and body of its host, turning it into a zombie of its will. Just like the symbiotes from the movies, Cordyceps have a terrifying effect on insects, especially ants. As the Cordyceps fungus takes over, it releases chemicals that affect the ant's central nervous system, essentially hijacking its brain. Let the fear sink in. There's even more to come. The infected ant then begins a dreadful ascent, climbing up a tree trunk or plant stem. Fungus compels the ant to bite down hard, often on a tree branch, locking its jaws in a death grip. As the ant meets its fate, a horrifying transformation takes place. The fungus erupts from the ant's head, releasing spores into the air to infect other unsuspecting ants. This disturbing cycle of control and destruction is nature's own sinister version of Venom's mind control. Pretty spooky, right? And if you think this can only affect ants and other insects while humans are safe, think again. Cordyceps isn't just a nightmare for ants. Scientists have been sounding the alarm about fungi evolving due to changing climatic conditions, rising global temperatures, and increased carbon dioxide levels. Adding to this, the extensive use of chemicals in our environment is forcing fungi to adapt at a rapid pace. So, what's stopping these fungi from evolving to the point where they could start taking over human minds? Perhaps nothing. Dr. Matthew Fisher, a professor of medicine at Imperial College London, went as far as to say that fungi are just seeking sources of food, and in the eyes of many saprotrophic fungi, we are just food. And get this, Cordyceps aren't the only mind-controlling creatures we must beware of. If you liked the video till now, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to Unexplained for more such interesting videos. Everybody knows rats stay away from cats, to the point of even being enemies. The classic tales of Tom and Jerry are all about it. But what if I told you that some rats intentionally approach their natural enemies to get themselves eaten? And the scary part is, it's all because of a parasite controlling their minds. That's right. When mice get infected by toxoplasma, it makes them fearless around cats. This risky behavior increases the chances of the mice being eaten by cats, allowing toxo to complete its own life cycle, as it can only reproduce in cat intestines. That's a real-life horror story. Even Venom feels less scary than this pseudo-symbiote. And here's where it gets really disturbing. This parasite can even infect humans. Apparently, some cat people's intense passion and love for cats might be the work of this terrifying parasite. Imagine how far this parasite could go to make us do its bidding. But all this is earthbound. What about extraterrestrial life? Could alien symbiotes really take control of humans just like in the movies? Some of you might be doubtful about the idea of alien parasites or viruses affecting us. But would you believe it if I told you that even space scientists take this possibility seriously? Scientists have been searching for extraterrestrial life for decades. While no venom-like creatures have been found so far, we have discovered extremophiles on Earth, organisms that thrive in extreme conditions on Earth, such as deep-sea vents or acidic hot springs. These creatures give us hope that life could exist in the harsh environments of space. And get this, after the first human moon landing 50 years ago, Apollo astronauts returned to Earth under quarantine. Yes, that's right. They remained in isolation for a few weeks, while doctors monitored them to ensure they hadn't brought back any lunar viruses that could potentially affect humans, or in the worst-case scenario, take control over them, just like the movie. Space agencies like NASA engineer their missions to potentially life-friendly worlds with the utmost caution, ensuring that every precaution is taken. They even have a dedicated planetary protection office to address these concerns. Not only this, special care is also given to spacecraft orbiting icy moons, which are considered possible habitats for life. To prevent any chance of contamination, these missions are programmed to end dramatically. Talk about spooky. And for those who want to get spooked even more, check out this video. Doesn't that creature look oddly familiar? It looks like Venom, but it's actually the bootlace worm. Despite its name, it's more like the Venom Symbiote than you'd think. Both rely on slime for protection. Venom uses it to bond with its host and defend, while the worm's slime is toxic. Bootlace worms can also regenerate parts of their bodies and use a tongue-like proboscis to consume enemies, just like Venom. Truly terrifying, isn't it? So as you head to the theaters for the upcoming Venom movie, keep in mind that the line between fiction and reality is blurrier than ever, with many mysteries still remaining unexplained. What do you think about Venom's real-life occurrence? Do let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to Unexplained for more interesting content. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future investigations. Until next time, stay tuned and stay curious.